Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K12. This is the Dallas Mavericks franchise. So now, we're in the next game where it's up against the searching Portland Trail Blazers. Check out here, it's still 23 and 29 over the last 10 and 2 and 8 since a losing streak back to start all the way to January 18 to February. This is what happened. The Blazers still in the hunt of the playoff record. Check out playoff picture on the side of the West. You saw the Blazers are still currently the number 10 spot, and San Antonio is in the number 9, and Utah is the number 8. Let's see what's going on here around the league. In a great game here, we're ready to go. Colts were still ready, and now, so we're ready to go here. We're up against the Portland Trail Blazers. It's gonna be a great game here today, and for this game, the Blazers are going to use the black shirts and the Mavericks are going to use the white. And that will do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, and hopefully we have a chance to get another victory for 46 and 5. And now, here we go.
Thanks so much for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday night in the NBA. It's Brandon Roy and the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And now we head out to Dallas with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg.
Broadcasting live our NBA Friday evening coverage here on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Portland Trail Blazers come into tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against the Mavericks. And that game moved the season series to 2-0.
Yeah, they were very soft defensively in that game, guys. I just didn't think they brought the energy and the effort it takes to win in an NBA game.
Well, no critical stops when they need them. The effort was very pedestrian at best. So you combine those factors and you can't get it done in terms of winning a game.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5. Heinrich is out there with Brandon Roy. And it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Terry is out there with Devin Harris, and it's Carter in at the small forward. Now here's Nowitzki. And Vince Carter with the save.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the ring. Just to say, you realize this is my basketball.
That is a nice finishing touch.
Yeah, just finishing with a little emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
Special thanks to the camera crew as well for giving us that last Sprite slam cam. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He said they're not as worried about getting back quickly on defense as they are about having extra bodies on the offensive glass. He felt that even though it might lead to some easy baskets for their opponent, it would pay off with some extra opportunities for them and second chance points. We'll see, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, without question. That was a strong part. A strong area of my man was rebounding. So when I was playing, the last thing I ever wanted was for my man to beat me on the glass. That would be unacceptable.
From outside the arc, basket is good. The assist from Harris. Carter's got 5. Now Heinrich turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Roy, from 3, gets it to go. He's got 9.
They come right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye. How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
Good.
Oh, he's a great option from long range on the fast break if you give him that much room.
Picked up by Nowitzki. Puts up the baby hook. And so he ends up quick to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
How about the game for Roy? He's already got 9 points, and you can add 1 3-pointer to his stat line also.
Well, you have to like a little bit of everything in the box score for him right now. He's really had a solid game.
Here's Nowitzki. Chandler the pass to Nowitzki. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Yeah, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Now, here's Roy. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Golden State.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Nowitzki for 3. For Dallas.
The defense has to commit so much attention to him. He's just an important part of his offense.
Aldridge, defended by Nowitzki. Pushes up. Call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Tyson Chandler. The free throw drops for Aldridge. A different look for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Chandler. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Harris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Outside, from downtown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. 8 points for Vince Carter. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
They were incredibly opportunistic. If they had a chance to make a steal or dive for a loose ball, they went after it. They played extremely hard.
Well, those kinds of plays, Steve, when you're giving up your body and you're taking hits, that's the cost of winning. And that's how they viewed it. That's why they got the W.
Luke Evans checked in for Portland. Mills comes in for Cook Island. And here are the Trailblazers. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
That's the free throw. That's good for Harris. And the assist by Nowitzki. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stolen by Carter. And taken away by Roy. And they're on the break. The finish is Aldridge slams it in.
There's no stop. When he gets to the basket like that, if you can't foul him in time, just get out of the way.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. The Mavericks leading. They've come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And above all else in that game, the long-range shooting, to me, is what made the biggest impact.
Well, you called it. You're all over it, Steve. I mean, it's really hard for an opponent to overcome that kind of three-point barrage. I mean, I think it's a great equalizer. You can negate a lot of weaknesses if you can make three-point shots.
Josh Howard, who's checked in for Garrett Temple. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Mavericks, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out. And it's been game after game after game.
Stolen by Carter. Here's the break. Hobbs the alley-oop pass. And they get in the way. Looked like the alley-oop attempt that time. To the middle. Nowitzki with the steal. A steal. Inside. Mills. Spotted by Howard. That's good. And that'll tie this game up. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back-and-forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And there's Devin Harris on the assist by Carter. 6 points for Devin Harris.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. As we climb through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Let's take a look at Dallas. Here in the middle of the season, they're in great shape, sitting atop the conference. And, of course, the Trailblazers way down below.
Seeing where the Mavericks are, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. So it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. What I like is they play hard every single night.
And deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mills, guarded by Harris. Mills with it. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing. 3 seconds left, and he nails the jumper. 7 points for Aldridge. He gets it up. A miraculous buzzer beater.
I love how he kept his cool there. Low stress, not a care in the world. Oh, man, return.
Running down, knowing that you need to hurry up and get that shot off, and yet he takes his time and knocks it down.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 7.
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Coming up next Tuesday, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks go up against the New York Knicks. It's the real deal.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Here's Harris. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland. They've got Alfred Miners. Manny Harris is out there with Hanger. That's Oden. Swiped it away. Oh, the master finish. Let's check it out again on the Spark Slam pin.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't think so, Clark. That was real. I mean, real.
I saw it too, Clark. It was real.
Now here's Oden. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win.
That time he found the gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
He's playing a 3-ball like real guys.
Yeah, and he is, and they got to find a way to get out there on him.
And here's Aminu, still looking to get him the scoreboard.
Nice swipe there. You can see his eyes get wide open. And he saw the opportunity to take the ball.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite.
That was not your average typical dunk. Oh, he's killing me right now. Absolutely killing me. That's just ridiculous.
It is, that's what basketball, Clark, is all about right there.
That's exactly why we love this game. The greatest athletes in the world.
Heinrich against Harris. Guarded by Heinrich. Here's Chandler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
He's picked up by Heinrich. Trying to go big for the alley-oop, but good defense cutting him away.
Well, a lot of darkness there. No daylight to get that ball through.
That's how it works. Your defense feeds into the offense.
Yeah, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence.
Dallas calls timeout.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. And you look at Nowitzki, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, this team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Heinrich. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And it's Carter picking him up. Heinrich kicks to Harris. Outside for Roy. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Boy, he set him up nicely with that pass.
Boy, I love the ball movement, guys. That's 3 of their last 5 shots coming off of assists.
Nowitzki inside. Over Aminu. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Carter. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Heinrich. The feed to Roy. To the key. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Here's Heinrich. Offside Roy. The 3 is watched. And a good assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 3 assists in the game. Now Nowitzki. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Left side Harris. Deflects the pass. Carter with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting is a huge factor for them offensively.
And defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Now here is Harris. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with that 3 ball.
Yep, they got it going. Nice, clean looks. I'm not sure what they're thinking offensively. Poor decision on that pass.
When they go to the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's the meaningless play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Channing Frye's checked in for Chandler. And it's Howard in for Vince Carter. Then for the Trailblazers, Greg Oden. He's checked in for Aminu. Luke Babbitt comes in for Manny Harris. Chris Mills in for Heinrich.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Dallas. Wasted no time on that. Harris has got 10 points in the quarter. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Harris against Roy. And here's Mills from the arc. That ball. It's a great assist by Brandon Roy. Roy's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3 points. So it's one thing to give up 1, but to start getting 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Mills with it. He's got 7. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Here is Carter. 9-point game. Shoots the fader.
That was a big shot to extend their lead. Send them into halftime with momentum.
So we reached the end of the first half of play. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Nothing can beat the NBA on a Friday night, except for maybe a Saturday night. We'll get to that tomorrow. Right now, it's time for the HP Halftime Report. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against Portland. Playing great basketball of late, this game's no different. It's Dirk Nowitzki making things happen once more, coming in off the win against the Suns in Phoenix. He has 24 points, and as usual, he's been effective from distance, a lot of threes so far. And battling nonstop, the Portland Trail Blazers. They've been drawing fouls, making their free throws count. That's always a key to success. It's been a superstar display by Brandon Roy. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? A lot of offense here for the first half for these two, leading their teams in scoring. Let's start off with a look at what's on tap for later on tonight. The Pistons playing at the Palace of Auburn Hills as they go up against the Knicks. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern. And one game also on the docket for the Grizzlies. They'll be up against the Bobcats in Charlotte. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern. And here's a look at the other NBA action around the league. The Rockets out in Houston will go up against the Jazz. 7 p.m. Eastern tip time. Time for us to wrap things up. Let's get back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everyone, to the picturesque American Airlines Center here in beautiful Dallas. As we resume action, here's Harris. Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Devin Harris is out there with Terry, and it's Carter in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Pulls it up high, deflected. Chandler, he's covered by Aminu. Nowitzki against Hogan. And here is Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good for Harris on the assist by Nowitzki. Harris has got the first basket of the second half here for the Mavericks. Picked up by Aldridge. Vince Carter on the wing. Fires the 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 17 points for Vince Carter. Goes right up. A nice shot by Roy.
He can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Carter kicks to Chandler. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Heinrich all alone. And the running layup is good. Heinrich's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help him out if he was a bit more assertive.
I'm on
Great line, great catch. Perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either, but big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
Here's Heinrich. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Take a look at Harris, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Kevin, I don't think you can ever underestimate the value of a great passer. I mean, both of these guys have been excellent over the past several games, and it's no accident. I mean, you don't put up these kinds of numbers by mistake. Their dedication and focus is really paying off.
He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
But you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Now here's Nowitzki. 24 points for him. Roy knocks it away. Pushing it up. Here's Aldridge. Finishes the point with the slam.
You know, you get better elevation with the one-hand dunk, and it's the most basic of all. Keep it simple.
And probably the most reliable.
Yeah, hard to mess that one up.
That's good. 27 points for Nowitzki.
And the rim must look enormous to him right now. Everything falls.
And I'm not sure if it's ever going to stop.
Harris dishes to Nowitzki.
Nice soft finish on the alley-oop.
It was. He didn't try to do anything foolish.
No reason to act like you're in a dunk contest. Just got to get your 2 points. and get back on defense.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Aldridge with a screen on 2. Lets it go from deep, but they recover it. And shot opportunity. LaMarcus Aldridge again. Aldridge has got 11 points. Here's Carter, and it's good assisting on the play as Nowitzki. 21 points for Vince Carter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in gaining this lead. Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Fry passes to Carter. Oden inside. Terry covering. Heinrich gets it to go. Heinrich's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
And that one's good. 31 points for Nowitzki.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Oden gets to Roy. Goes up. And Aldridge slams it in.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. It's a pretty one-handed finish. That was nice. Now, the thing you notice, you look at the stat sheet, they have a lot more assists. That's been a factor.
Yeah, I like the fact they're moving. Ball, less ISOs, more ball movement, more player movement. It's a fun style to watch, commentate, and to play.
And here is Harris. Now for Camino just getting it through to go from deep. Dallas calls timeout.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Josh Howard is checked in for Jason Terry. Portland also making some changes. Luke David is checked in for Aminu. And it's Mills in for Kirk Heinrich. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Carter for 3. That one goes. Cody's got 26.
But with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide open shooter at the three-point line.
I see him. A miscue here, a box play there, a mistake there. The result 5.
A replay here. This Frank Sontag shows how it's done.
Well, he got enough hang time there. Put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Gets it to go. 27 points for Brandon Roy.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Coming up next Monday, the New Orleans Hornets take on Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns. Big-time hoops coming your way.
As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Dirk Nowitzki is our spark of the game. Scoring has never been a big problem for him as he has paced his entire team with his efforts on the offensive side of the ball. You have to think they'll keep looking his way down the stretch, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He has made Clark a big contribution, hasn't he?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the biggest contribution of anybody, I think.
Yeah, no question. Clark, he's been the most important player for this team.
So with Roy on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Elliott Williams is out there with Mills. Then there's Manny Harris. Then it's Oden. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. It's off to New Jersey for them after this game as they take on the Nets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Here's Williams. Feeds it to Mills. Shot from the wing. Bullseye!
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bustle it up and ride it all the way.
And everything's falling from the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, you know, one fed into the other. I mean, now they're shooting with great confidence and they're on a roll.
Here's Williams. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores. He had a really good first half, guys, but since that time, he's struggling to take care of the ball.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
He feeds it to Fry. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
Another open look from outside. The defense is really struggling to close out on the shooting.
Making him pay, doing it from long range.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Fry. Hunter comes in for Josh Howard. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
It was great to hear from you, Doris. Now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. That's good for Roy.
Jump shots haven't been falling, and the free throw attempts have dried up as well.
Yeah, that's something that gave them a boost early, Steve, but now everything's coming from outside.
Here's Harris. Fades. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Harris. Nowitzki's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now, here's Aminu, defended by Carter. Back to Aldridge. Over Terry, and that one's good by Aldridge.
Now, very solid offensive execution out there.
Now here's Harris. Nowitzki. Aldridge is covering. Nowitzki's shot's good.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Heinrich outside. Devin Harris covering. Nowitzki against Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12, and Heinrich gets it to go down on the assist by Roy. Roy's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside Carter, and good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's 31 points for Vince Carter.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Outside Roy. Run past the arc, and the Trailblazers another 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're in front by 8. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And making a change here, the Mavericks. Rise checked in. Heinrich against Harris. Nowitzki against Oden. No luck. And the Blazers the other way. Hart is whistled for reaching in. That'll be his second foul in the game. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 1:27 left in the game. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Good look. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Here's Terry. Here's Harris. He's picked up by Heinrich. It's tipped.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
Down low. Roy against Harris. For 3, Fry. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And the Mavericks lead by 9. Here's Heinrich. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aminu shoots the 3. And the Trailblazers another 3. Here's Harris. And Nowitzki backs in. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 37 points for Nowitzki. Heinrich up top, defended by Carter. Straight up. Roy with the bucket. Roy's got 36.
You love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Harris, and now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead. Gets them both to 8-point lead. Here's Roy. Now it's a comeback, probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, something crazy would have to happen. I think you can pretty much put a bow on this one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
He didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stopped the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they're going to need a miracle because this one looks like it's just about over.
Steve, more than one. They'll need a few of those miracles. I think we're done here.
Stolen by Terry.
Well, they have forced a lot of turnovers, and it seems to be having a snowball effect.
The 3, and the basket by Harris.
That ought to do it. That should seal the deal.
Yep, I agree. Closing it out with relish.
That's like a Hail Mary pass in football. Too risky.
Back to Carter. Fades back. Off top. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay, so time to move on here tonight. And it looks like Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki will ready for the All-Star game. All-Star game is gonna check in the right by his shoulder what so William will be later now. So now as you see, we still won by 11, 37 points by Dirk Nowitzki, 31 points by Vince Carter, and Devin Harris near 20 assists, 29 points and 19 assists, just like the Spurs, and almost another 30 and 20. Brandon Roy got 38. Moving on the side, Danny View, we saw Energy and Legends still won. Knicks beat the Pistons, 27 points by Scola and 22 points by Williams, 33 points by Carmelo and 29 points by Steinmeier. Grizzlies beat the Bobcats, have 40 points by Kemba Walker, 40 and 12 by Rudy Gay, 37 points by Mike Conley, 24 points by Zach Randolph, and 10-6 by Steve Brake. Grizzlies beat the Rockets beat the Jazz, 27-10 by Kevin Martin, 24-8 by Andre Kirilenko. Paul Millsap got 19. Bucks beat the Magic, and 3 of the double as well. We get 27-11 by Brendan Jennings, 18-10 by Steven Jackson, and 16-10 by Jonas Zerbeiko, and 19 points by Glenn Davis, 24-10 by Jamar Crawford, and Andre got 20. Heat beat the Nuggets, 27 points by Ty Lawson, 28-13 by Monte Ellis, 27 points by LeBron James, 18 points by Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh got 16, and Dora Wright got 14-10. Thunder survived by Wizards and almost 50 points as about Russell Westbrook got triple-double, 49 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Kevin Durant got 42, 3 points by Barbosa, 25 points by Barbal, and Gartott got 10 and 8. Sixers beat the Pacers, 37 points by Lou Williams, 23-7 by Danny Granger, 16-10 by Roy Hilbert. Spurs no match by the Cleveland as Kyrie Irving had quite a triple-double, 38 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 32 points by Jamison, 26 points by Jason Richardson. And Ginobili got 26, Lillard got 20. Celtics beat the Lakers, 23 points by Paul Pierce, 22 points by J.R. Smith, 41-9 by Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant got 28, and Castles got 20. We got the Clippers beat the Kings, 25 points by Tyree Evans, 22-10 by Stocky, 22 points by Chris Paul, and 18 points by Tayshaun Prince. Griffin Bills got 16, McTice got 8, and DeAndre Jordan's got 9. And finally, the Suns beat the Hawks, 27 points by Goran Dragic, 23 points by Steve Nash, 14-10 by JaVale McGee, 27-10 by Joe Johnson, and Josh Smith got 21 points. And now move on to next February 16. 2 NBA games and 3 NBA D-League coming up together. We got the TNT, Sixers, Bulls, and Suns Timberwolves on TNT. Will be up doubleheader back to back right here. And that's around the trade deadlines. In real life, TNT, they had the Heat, Thunder, and Clippers, Lakers in the rematch, right? There's gonna simulate right now. As you simulate right here, we got the Bulls with the Sixers by 11. 32 points by Carlos Boozer, Derrick Rose got 29, and 31 points by Lou Williams. JJ Redick got 12 and 9. Suns beat the T-Wolves, 21 points by Kevin Love, and Steve Nash got 31. Dragic got 24, 23 points by Nelson, 21 points and 9 rebounds, 9 assists by Lamar Odom, and 12-10 by JaVale McGee. Toros, Stampede, and Wizards is the winner. I'm going to skip in the Jersey here. We're going to skip in what's going on around the league. We got the Nuggets, Bobcats, Mavericks, Nets, Heat, Raptors, Grizzlies, Rockets, Kings, Jazz, Hawks, Thunder, Magic, Cavaliers, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Pacers, and Spurs Knicks. We got ESPN with the Warriors, Clippers, and Spurs Knicks right here. And there's what now. I'm going to simulate right here. It's going to chance to win in here. Oh no, I guess they lose again. They lost again with New Jersey by a margin again. Let's check in the view box score here. That Jaron Green got 33 points. Deron Williams got 32 and 10 and 8. And Brook Lopez got 28. And Dirk Nowitzki's got 22. No match for that. And the other games was going on around the league. As the Nuggets beat the Bobcats. And there's no D-League here. Kemba Walker got 31. Lawson got 24. Bogut got 20. And 10-7 by Daniel Gallinari. Heat beat the Raptors 28 points by Bargani. And for all of them, his players or shots are everywhere. And then here is at 89 points. Ellis got 25, Wayne got 24, Bosh and James got 20, and James has 10 rebounds. Rockets beat the Grizzlies by 30. Martin got 39, Lowry got 26, 34 points by Zach Randolph, and 21 points by Rudy Gay. Jazz beat the Kings, and you see 15 points and rebounds by Raymond Felton, 20 points by Paul Millsap, and 23 points by Radley Stuckey. Hawks lose to the Thunder. Kevin Durant got 49, Corey McGinn got 29, and Westbrook got 26 and 9. Josh Smith got 22. Magic beat the Cavaliers 31-11 by Kyrie Irving, 19 points tied with Iggy, Crawford, and Brooks. Clippers beat the Warriors 27 points by Blake Griffin, 25-11 by Chris Paul, 38 points by David Lee, 28 points by Stephen Curry, and 13 points by Darius Young. Pacers beat the Lakers 33 points by Danny Granger, 22 points by Roy Hibbert, 11-8 by Jermaine O'Neal, 26 points by Kobe Bryant, 20 points by Pau Gasol, 14 points by Dwight Howard, and 14-10 by Ron Artest. And finally, the Spurs beat the Knicks. Amari Stoudemire got 36 points, Baron Davis got 29, and Carmelo Anthony got 22. John Wall got 28, and Dillard got 24. Move on to February 18. They have 4 NBA games. There's no D-League once again. Hornets, Suns, Celtics, Bulls, Kings, Grizzlies, and Wizards, T-Wolves. We're going to simulate right here. We got the Suns beat the Hornets 28-9 by Dragic, 27 points by Lamar Odom, 26 points by Jameer Nelson, and Steve Nash got 21, and 10-11 by JaVale McGee, 24 points by James, 23 points by Gordon, and 22 points by Chris Kaman. Bulls beat the Celtics 38 points by Derrick Rose with 10-11, alongside with Joakim Noah, 28 points by Paul Pierce, and 22 points by Sprates. Grizzlies beat the Kings 31-9 by Rudy Gay, 26 points by Mike Conley, 22-9 by Randolph, and 12-10 Marc Gasol, and 18 points by Hickson. And the Wizards beat the T-Wolves 31 points by Michael Beasley, 33 points by Barbosa, 26 points by Brobos, and 20 points by who's that? Glutch. Move on to February 19. Yes, we're gonna have an ABC Sunday Showcase doubleheader with the Mavericks Knicks and the Lakers Cavaliers. We got the Mavericks Knicks, Bobcats Magic, Lakers Cavaliers, Raptors Pacers, Spurs Pistons, Sixers Rockets, Clippers Nuggets, Hawks Warriors, Bucks Celtics, and Blazers Jazz. We're gonna go now. We're gonna go for a doubleheader, and we're gonna skip the Sixers turn and forth. Check out the playoff picture right there. It's trade deadline are almost weeks away. Check out the playoff picture. The Heat, Cavaliers, Bucks, Nets, Bulls, Pacers, Raptors, and the Knicks, and the hunt was Atlanta Hawks. Then on the West, we got the Mavericks, Grizzlies, Suns, Thunder, Clippers, Nuggets, Jazz, and the hunt as almost the Lakers are. He kept doing it. And check out the power rankings. Dallas back up to number 1. Miami stays the number up to down for the 2. Cleveland is number 3. Memphis fall to number 4. Phoenix is fall up to number 5. And Milwaukee, Chicago stays at 6 and 7. Alongside in Jersey, OKC is up down to 4. Clippers back to 10. Pacers up to stay in 11. Hawks out up to 12. Raptors down to 13. Nuggets up to 14. Lakers up to down to 15. As you see what's going on, Celtics 16, Knicks 17, and Spurs 18. Transportation report as Antonio Reeves got 1-year deal alongside Rudy Green. Said Austin Reeves right here. They said Austin Reeves right there. Award races now. The Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Devin Harris still in the hunt. And the players of the week today is none other, no. It would be Carmelo Anthony and Stephen Curry is the wins received of the players of the week. Team records, let's check out the team records. It could be another record breaking it. You saw what's going on here around the league. And you see what's going on, it looks like there's no one update us. And the season, let's check out the... Where's the All-Star art? I'll check the All-Star. No, real hard to trade? No. Where's the All-Star? What is the All-Star? Where's the All-Star? Why is it he said no All-Star? So it looks like there's no All-Star game, and actually say power rankings right there. Actually, how's the award races? It's still not yet the All-Star reveal, so we're gonna check out later accidentally. Alright. Let's check out D-League standings right here. What's going on here with Wizards. And you see Jam, Toros, and Legends still in the right there. So that looks like that there. Alright. We're up against New York Knicks with 46-6. It's gonna be a great game here with Carmelo Anthony. And the next game, we're gonna skip the Sixers. And the next game against the Spurs tomorrow night. It's gonna end the stream right now. That should do it for now. I'm gonna do an upload again with doubleheader just like yesterday. So that's to do it for now. I'm Andre Kenshin. We'll see you tomorrow. We're up against the Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. And keep doing it as well. Good night, everyone. Oh, see you in the later. I'm so sorry. So we see you later today. We'll be right back after this. Sign up and peace out. Goodbye.